So history has been made today. It is wild. XRP currently, right now, at the time of recording this video, is $3.31. Absolute insanity. And this is mainly insanity for those who have been investing in XRP for a long time, which I have myself been investing for a long time. And I know a lot of people that watch my content have also been in XRP for a very, very, very long time. Now, I'm going to take this chart back out again to drop down onto the weekly chart and look at this. It is a sight to be seen, let's say. It is beautiful. So if we go back here, this is the 2018 bull market, and then that was followed by, in terms of time, it was followed by 1,155 days of sideways action. So years of no returns for poor XRP holders. Then we seen a price increase in here, November 2020, we started rallying. Then the SEC sued Ripple, crashing the price again. But during the height of the bull market in 2021, XRP still managed to go on and rally up to $1.90. Then, after that, the same fate as every cryptocurrency in the market, XRP crashed and did nothing for another 1,274 days. So there's a recurring theme in XRP that nothing happens for literally thousands of days until we get the breakout. So yeah, we're living in the breakout right now. We are enjoying the breakout right now. So yeah, in this video we're going to cover XRP. We're going to cover some XRP news. Let's see what the news is saying about XRP. Cover some profit taking scenarios and some tips on how XRP trades, because even if we look at this right now, what we can see, what we can identify is that there is a huge spike, a huge volume spike, huge activity spike, huge price increase, followed by a big crash, followed by over 1,000 days of nothing. Then, same again, a mini pump at that. It wasn't a full pump because of the SEC lawsuit. It was delisted. XRP was delisted off all the major exchanges in the United States. The United States were banned from buying XRP essentially. Then followed by thousands of days of nothing. But now we are in a pumping phase again. So yeah, we've got a lot to cover in terms of XRP. But before we do that, let's have a look at the rest of the market. What have we got going on here? Bitcoin is hovering around $99,000, which is good to see. We want to see it hovering around there. As long as it can stay around that level, that means that altcoins can have a bit of time in the sun. So we're seeing Ethereum being very sluggish as always. Ethereum has had, probably the worst in terms of bull market performance over the last couple of years. It has been really, really struggling. And is that because Ethereum is compromised by the United States government? Is it because Vitalik is incapable and a bit, I don't know the right words to use for Vitalik, but I'm sure you know what I'm getting at there? Or is it because the likes of Solana have come along with a better product, better dApps on that product like Phantom Wallet, and basically just stealing all the market share, stealing fairly all the market share from Ethereum? Because I don't know about you, but I never use my MetaMask anymore. It's basically pointless. I only ever use Phantom. So yeah, I think the reason Ethereum is performing so bad is because fundamentally it just isn't as good a crypto as any other crypto. And yeah, any changes that Vitalik's made have been, not very positive changes to Ethereum. It's still clunky, it's still slow, it's still expensive. Solana is an amazing crypto for, mainly trading on. I trade a lot of coins, meme coins, etc. on Solana, and it is yeah, it's top tip. I really enjoy using Solana. So yeah, we're seeing the whole market have a lot of time in the sun. Bitcoin up 5% in the last week. XRP up 43% in the last week. And then we've got Ethereum up 0.6% in the last week. So then if we go down, we can see Solana up 10% for the week. Dogecoin up 15%. Cardano up 18%. Stellar up 23%. So yeah, the full market is having some gains while Ethereum is lagging. But does that mean I'm bearish on Ethereum? No, it doesn't. It just means that Ethereum will be last to rotate. So if you're in a position and you think, oh, this crypto I'm holding is terrible, it's never going to pump, it's normal for assets to go first, it's normal for assets to go last. The entire market doesn't pump at the same time. It pumps at different times and it rotates around the market. So the money from other coins right now is flooding into XRP. Then when XRP tops, then it sells off. People don't just sell off into dollars, they sell off into other coins, which causes that rotational effect. And then let's say you sell out at XRP into Ethereum, another 1 million people do that at the same time. That causes the price of Ethereum to go up. It causes the price of XRP to go down, which is rotation. But I'm going to open up the chat and then we'll get back in and we'll have a look at the news. So let's see what the news is saying about XRP, because historically the news has been very anti-XRP, I would say. Yeah, very negative headlines, negative news stories, but let's see if they are best friends with XRP now that it's finally breaking out, now that they are being paid to promote positive stories about XRP. Let's see what they're saying. Right, this is pretty strange. First things first, there is nothing. This website looks terrible, CoinDesk. It looks very traditional finance. It doesn't look very crypto-esque. So, wait a minute. So, XRP's got one piece of coverage from 18 hours ago. There, tiny at the bottom of the page. Wow. Or in fact, tell a lie, they've got another tiny little article here. Right, let's have a look at Cointelegraph. Let's see if they're any better. Cointelegraph. So we've got Bitcoin versus quantum computer threat. Yeah, you'll always see that. Trump reportedly receptive to strategic reserve with US-based cryptos. That is a lie. I'll cover that in detail. Bitcoin rejects risks, weeks of sideways moves, amid $102,000 rejection. XRP hits 7-year high as optimism outweighs SEC appeal concerns. So, I'll be honest, this for me, as I'm a massive XRP holder, this is good to see, because when any crypto is in a topping phase where it's topping out, it's in there is a liquidity push in that coin, so there is a media push. So yeah, let's say XRP is topping out. What tends to happen is there is a massive media push to tell the entire world how amazing XRP is, so that random people on the streets, retail investors, they start to buy, and by buying that, the people who pay for these articles to be printed, they are selling. The big money, smart money, Wall Street, whatever you want to call them, they publish all those exciting, amazing news stories at the top so that they can have some exit liquidity to get out of that position, because for every buyer, there needs to be a seller, of course. So it's good to see there isn't a lot of positivity, there isn't a lot of massive, amazing news stories about XRP. That shows that we still have a bit to go in terms of XRP's price action. So we've got here a story from ChatGPT. Is that what the world's coming to? So this report has been written by ChatGPT. XRP price to $10 or $50 plausible if spot ETF approved. Right, okay. As an experiment, Cointelegraph asked two different AI models how to predict XRP price. So AI sees double-digit XRP prices ahead. So I do believe, in fact, I'll read on first and then I'll say what I think is likely to happen. So with XRP above $3, ChatGPT says the spot ETF could have a moderate impact on price with a $5 and $10 price target. This represents a scenario where the approval of the ETF drives moderate capital inflow from retail and institutional investors, while the broader crypto market sentiment remains neutral to positive. In an extremely bullish scenario, the hype-driven rally could push XRP price within the the $50 to $100 range. That is ludicrous. That is not happening. That is impossible. So yeah, if you're new to XRP and you think this is going to happen, get it out your head. It is not going to happen. Maybe it happens in 10, 15 years if these currencies are still being traded, if we are still on this planet in 10, 15 years. But yeah, this is not going to happen anytime soon. You have my guarantee on that. So this parabolic rise would depend on several factors, including large institutional capital flows, investment, global market adoption, and ETF triggered speculative buying frenzy. So this is I would say, large institutional capital inflows and a triggered speculative buying frenzy. They are the two real drivers. I don't really believe in global market adoption, ETFs. I don't really believe in that, to be honest. It is just a liquidity play, and yeah, Wall Street move around funds, large institutions move around funds in and out of different markets, and it's not just crypto, it's throughout the whole market. They'll move to gold, they'll move to stocks, equities, cryptocurrencies, they'll move the money around in different places, and the liquidity just flows around. So gold will pump, they'll pump gold, and then they'll sell off gold, and then they'll go into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin will pump, that will sell off, they'll go into altcoins, they pump, then they'll come out of altcoins. So it's just a flow of liquidity. Nothing is truly that special. So yeah, big price predictions from ChatGPT, which, yeah, I don't know how it got to that price. Does it use sentiment on Twitter, the likes of Grok? Does Grok scour through Twitter and find what everyone's saying and then it uses that as a price prediction? I don't know. But anyway, what else in the news? So we've got, nothing really of great importance. We've got Thailand eyes spot Bitcoin ETF approval and cracks down on Polymarket. I want to read more into this on cracks down on Polymarket, and see if I can debunk what is going on there. So Polymarket, for anyone who doesn't know, and I don't know too much about Polymarket, I've never used it, but what I think it is it's a decentralized betting app, and you bet against other people on specific outcomes. So the big one was the election in the United States. People were betting on the outcome of that election on Polymarket, and it tends to give the right answer every time. So the majority was voting on Trump by a landslide on Polymarket, with tens of millions or hundreds of millions of dollars being betted on Trump. And that basically let everyone know that Trump had won before he'd even won. And the same thing is happening with other different events in the world where Polymarket knows what's going to happen before it happens. But when the Trump thing was happening, they seem to go against it and say, no, we need to shut Polymarket down, which I don't understand. Why do you need to shut down a protocol that allows, if I think XRP is going to $10, you think it's going to $100, I can bet you $100 that it's only going to this price. You bet $100 that it's going to $100. Then when XRP hits $100, the money goes to you. That is as fair as can be. Two people or multiple people betting on an outcome. Why should that be illegal? And we're going to find out in this article. So Thailand's SEC is reviewing spot Bitcoin ETF listings and stablecoin proposals, while the government is cracking down on Polymarket for an alleged illegal gambling activities. So Thailand is considering Bitcoin, right? So this is a story filler. It's considering allowing a spot Bitcoin ETF. So that's not even set in stone. That's just kind of hearsay for now. But is it hiding this part of the story? Meanwhile, Thailand's Technology Crime Suppression Division announced that it plans to propose closing Property Market, a cryptocurrency-based prediction market, according to Thai news outlet. So the police lieutenant reportedly said, Polymarket, a global website that provides a variety of prediction services such as politics, sports, entertainment and economics, was found to be illegal online gambling in Thailand because the use of cryptocurrency for trading and betting is against the law. That's strange. So you're allowed to trade and bet, but not with cryptocurrency. Okay, that's strange. So they added that crypto gambling complicates law enforcement efforts due to the anonymity and cross-border nature of transactions. Thailand is not the only country against Polymarket. Singapore blocked the site on the 12th of January as part of its crackdown on unlicensed gambling platforms. That is so strange. Why is gambling websites fine? It's totally fine. They can be sponsored all over football strips, all over football stadiums, all over the world, throwing gambling sites in your face. But when there is a decentralized gambling website where it's just player v player, no, that's illegal. We need to shut that down. Why? Strange. It's very strange. When I first seen the news after the election that the United States were angry at Polymarket and they wanted to shut it down, alarm bells started going off like, what's happening here? I need to look into this further. And then we're seeing Thailand, of all places, they're the first ones to come out and ban it, which I'm sure during different COVID things and other crypto regulation things, Thailand randomly comes out and be's the first to ban certain things, which in my experience, what I find is that the US uses these countries to pilot certain things. So the US will say, look, Thailand, we don't like Polymarket, ban it and let's see what happens. I think that's what happens. I genuinely do. I think they use other countries first to do the testing phase, the guinea pig. Thailand, the guinea pig. So Polymarket also withdrew from France in 2024 after authorities began investigating its compliance with local gambling laws. Taiwan was the first jurisdiction to ban the platform, arresting 17 people for using it to bet on a presidential election. So strange. Why are you not allowed to bet? Well, you're allowed to bet as long as we know what you're betting on through a company that we control in our tax laws. Strange, because betting isn't taxed anyway, so what's your problem? Very strange. Despite these restrictions, Polymarket remains active. In fact, that reminds me, I want to use Polymarket. I want to use it. Maybe I'll make a video on Polymarket on the channel when I test it out, if it's not banned by then, which is embarrassing. So according to June Analytics, the platform recorded $515 million in trading volume in 15 days of 2025, with its Super Bowl Championship 2025 market alone attracting over 1.12 billion in trading volume. Wow. Yeah, when you hear of things getting banned, it just makes people want to use it more. So yeah, in fact, let's see if it's... So it's an American-based company. Well, I knew that because of the kind of adverts they do, but so here is a look at Polymarket. This is what it looks like, the world's largest prediction market. So we've got here German parliamentary election winner, so you can bet on that. Trump ends Ukraine war in the first 90 days. There's a 30% chance of that. So yeah, that's not happening. TikTok to be banned in the USA before May 2025. I'm going to say no on that. I'd probably bet no. I don't think it will be banned. Will Trump create Bitcoin reserve? No chance. Israel announces ceasefire today. I'm sure that happened yesterday, was it not? Will Musk buy TikTok? So yeah, you can bet on any random outcome on here, and yeah, it's decentralized, which is cool. So yeah, I'm going to see about setting up an account and actually use that. But back to the news. Hello, Dick. Is Cointelegraph a reliable source for crypto news? So it's a good question. I'll say a bit on that. So yeah, as like I don't think any news is reliable, to be honest. I think the best source of news is on Twitter. But what I like to do with the news is use it to like I look at the news from behind the curtain. So I've come on here today and I'm not seeing much positivity about XRP. There's a couple of small stories buried. It's not front and centre. There's no big exciting story. This person just made this much from XRP. There's no stories really promoting people to go buy XRP. So yeah, I use it in that way to gauge the narrative in the market at the time. So yeah, in terms of reliable, no, I don't think any news site is reliable except X, which is the people reporting on it. So yeah, I only use them to basically counter trade. Like if the news is saying Bitcoin's going to zero, I want to be buying Bitcoin then. If the news is saying Bitcoin's going to $500,000, I'm like, oh, I better sell some Bitcoin. So yeah, I would say it's reliable for counter trading, if that even makes sense. But let's go back and have a look at XRP right now because let's drop down to the 1 hour, which this was funny. I posted this on X last night, so it's literally on the money, this bull flag. So we posted this, I posted this last week on X. So I posted on the 4th of January here, XRP breakout before the 20th of January, like so. And this was on the 4th of January. This was posted that this is the play. So we're going to see a crash, which we did see that crash. And people on X were saying, that's it, it's over, the bull market's over, Bitcoin's going to 60k. Everyone was losing their minds. And then what happened next? We did see that crash, we reversed, and then we broke out. Literally, like, the green line is behind that candle, which is insane. So yeah, don't complicate things too much because it's just squiggly lines at the end of the day. I see so many people use so many different indicators, really overcomplicating trading. You do not need to overcomplicate it. It's pretty simple stuff. But yeah, I thought this was a funny move. But yeah, let's drop down onto a lower time frame because XRP has been attempting to break even higher. So there's some different takes on XRP right now. What is the true all-time high of XRP? There's different levels of $2.80, $3.20, $3.30, and there's even higher than that on different exchanges. But yeah, when I speak about XRP, I think of the all-time highs being $3.30. That's where I go. But we're seeing here 3 times on these candles struggling to get past. Well, I say struggling, it's not struggling, but it's not blasting through $3.33. It's finding some minor resistance there. But yeah, once we kind of break free from that, we are off to the races. It is game time. So yeah, exciting times. And again, what we could see with XRP, maybe just draw this out right now, is we do get a breakout from here. We do get a breakout from here, a back test off here, then we set the new proper all-time high, because that'd be nice to retest the previous all-time high and then just blast off. So Yeah, I'll even leave that one on the chart, and I think it could move quicker than that. That extends out to the end of January. I think it could be much sooner than that, like today, tomorrow, very soon. Dick saying, I take bits and pieces of news from all over, but never know who to trust except yourselves. I know, it's best to just consume all the news and just think from behind the curtain. I just think behind the curtain of what the hidden agenda is, because yeah, more than likely there is a hidden agenda behind it. If something's really exciting and good news, it's to get you to buy at the wrong time. Something's really scary, it's to get you to sell at the wrong time. So yeah, it is breakout watch for XRP to set new all-time highs, although it's wicked a candle to $3.40, which is technically speaking a new all-time high, but it's not a proper all-time high breakout as of yet, but we will be watching for that very soon. But yeah, this was just the first test live stream on this channel. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. Also, if you're an XRP investor, I made a video yesterday about taking profits on XRP and my XRP exit plan. So if you're interested in that, check that out, and I will see you in the next one.